Hello everyone and happy Friday. My name is Elena Riley. I work here at First Alert 6 on the digital team doing your web stories and other things for you, any crime, any breaking news that's happening throughout the day. But today I'm here to tell you about things happening in the Omaha Metro this weekend, so activities and events going on. And of course, perfect. It's supposed to be fantastic conditions on Saturday and Sunday. As Jarrett Lansford, he was on here a couple of minutes telling you about that. So, of course, it's going to be really busy. Another event that's happening this weekend is Berkshire Weekend. So I have Maria Cade coming on with me to talk about that for a little bit.
Hey Elena, and thanks for having me. This is a really exciting weekend for everybody. We've been seeing a bunch of the shareholders walking by our building here at Blackstone Plaza because we actually are in the same building that Warren Buffett is in. So it's been pretty exciting, and a lot of people who have been coming to take part in the shareholders meeting on Saturday are making their way around the Metro. Like I said, we've seen them outside of our building. Earlier this morning, I was down at CHI Health Center Arena. That's where the meeting's going to be happening tomorrow. And there were some people walking around there too, just getting ready for all the events because they start today in just a little bit over an hour. So coming up at noon, there's going to be the shareholder exclusive shopping event. That's always a big popular event for a lot of people. So that's happening today at noon. It's going to last throughout the day. Then tomorrow morning, the events start at CHI around 7 a.m. That's when the doors are going to open. 8 o'clock, that's when the big Q&A is happening with Warren Buffett and the vice chairman as well. They're going to be answering all the questions for everybody because I know they're trying to get some of that financial advice from the Oracle of Omaha himself. So hopefully he'll be able to give them some tips and everything. That's going to go on until 1 o'clock. Then there's going to be about an hour break. Starting at 2, that's when the official shareholders meeting is happening. Again, that's at CHI Health Center downtown. And at 2 o'clock, that's going to be streamlined on CNBC.com. There are no other cameras allowed into the event. So we unfortunately won't have a camera there, but we will be covering the event and bringing you any news that comes out of it for all of you to hear about. After that, there's going to be a picnic. I believe that goes from 4 to 8 o'clock at night, so a little bit of a nighttime activity. And the entire weekend is going to wrap up on Sunday. There is a 5K walk and run. That's always a really nice event to wrap up the weekend. So a lot of fun things happening. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of new faces coming about throughout the Omaha Metro, downtown, here in Blackstone too. We also saw yesterday people were going to Warren Buffett's house to try and maybe get some of that wisdom to rub off on them as well. So people are really just, taking advantage of everything that Omaha has to offer. Definitely. If any of you are watching this who are coming from out of town, thanks so much for watching. We welcome you to Omaha. We hope you have a great weekend too, because there are a lot of exciting things going on as Elena is going to share.
All righty. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So something else that I'm focusing on this week is the Omaha Farmers Market. So I'm going to take us over to our website here at First Alert 6. All right, here we are. I'll go to my web story. Things to do, activities and events, as I said. So the Omaha Farmers Market is starting this weekend. It is a much anticipated event. If you know, you know, and it's going to be at 2 different locations. Of course, Saturday it's going to be 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. in the Old Market at 11th and Jackson. And then Sunday it's going to be from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. in Exarban Village at 67th and Center. So pets are allowed at these markets, and they are going to be happening rain or shine, I hear. So either way you can go and get what you need. And at the Old Market, go back here quick. Alrighty, the Old Market event, there is going to be performers and just different entertainment happening, of course, here. Of course, when you're shopping, that'll be fun for you to watch. And then also the restaurants in the Old Market. If you're like me, you love all the restaurants that are there. So that's always good, too, if you want something to eat while you're checking out all the produce and fun little trinkets they have there. And at Exarban, it's going to be right next to Stinson Park, so that'll be fun for you as well if the kids want to go there and play. A good little break for them. And of course, you can go there for produce, the crafts, maybe get a gift for someone, do something nice this weekend. I'll take us back to my web story again. This weekend is the end of the Tulip Festival. That's at Nelson Produce Farm in Valley. It's running from Friday to Sunday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. The farm has over 400,000 tulips, over 35 different varieties of tulips. So that is really pretty for pictures if you've seen that anywhere. And participants can also shop for food and treats and stop by the market that they have there. So similar to before, it's going to be really nice out, getting out there, spending some time outside this weekend. And then there's going to be some fun activities for the kids, like a tire pod, a go attraction, a mud kitchen, and more. Pass for this is $23. I also have some free events happening because that's, who does not want to save some money right now? We have Benson First Friday happening tonight, a self-care fair at the riverfront, a pop-up shop and animal rescue event at Shadow Lake Town Center, a For the Love of Barbecue event at Miller Park. And as Maria mentioned earlier, the Berkshire Hathaway Shareholders Weekend, that'll be busy. So if you want to avoid that, you can do that. If you want to maybe see what's going on, check that out. See what the shareholders are up to. And then it is the second weekend of junk stock at Sycamore Farms in Waterloo. Of course, that's a really big too. I covered that last week in my video. There's Princesses and Pirates Night for the Storm Chasers tonight. Pete the Cat, the musical, is going to be at the Rose Theater. Also kicking off this weekend is the Renaissance Festival at Bellevue Berry Farm. So I will be bringing more of that to you next week. Waterloo Fire and Rescue Annual Pancake Feed and Silent Auction. There's going to be Stuart Little shown at Film Streams at 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. And then Omaha Wine Company is going to have their spring open house. So that all sounds really fun. Alrighty, if you're just joining, my name is Elena Riley. I work on the digital team here at First Alert 6. You might see me back there at my desk working away if you watch our live streams regularly. I'm just telling you about things happening in the Omaha Metro this weekend. It's going to be great weather, so if you get out there, try something new, that'd be very fun. I would recommend that. And alrighty, I think they're getting ready for midday, so I better hop off while I can. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to be doing these videos every Friday, so I hope you'll tune back in just to see what's going on this weekend. Alrighty, that's all I have for you. Thank you very much for being. Everyone have a great weekend. Thank you.